Om Shanti. Good morning, each and everyone. Today we are going to listen Baba's Avakta Murli. The Murli date is 24/10/2010. In this Murli, Baba has reminded us that how much fortunate we are, and on this confluence age, we get God's heart throne. And also Baba explained that how much time we stay in the God's heart throne. This is the base that in the future we get that world throne. And also Baba reminded that in which forms Maya comes in front of us. That, and Baba explained the method that how to make ourselves free from the Maya. So Baba emphasized on the Murli that every day through the Murli, Baba gives so much points, so much energy to us. And also Baba said that how much we chant Murli, that much power we get, and on the right time we get that points, and we become the win on the Maya. So Baba said that you keep so much attention on the Murli, and also Baba explained that on this confluence age, how much faith and intoxication we have, that shows that visibles on the our face and in our activities. And through that also we Brahmins do lot of service, because Baba said through the words we do seva, we give Baba's knowledge, but through the faith and through the intoxication which is visible on our face and in our activities, this is very beautiful weapon, powerful, because people experience, other souls experience that faith, that God's love. So Baba said you increase that faith, that intoxication through your effort, through the knowledge and through the yoga. So today we will listen that Baba's beautiful Murli. Murli's heading is according to the speed of time. Now bring about intensity, particularly in the transformation of your nature and sanskars through your mind. Give various rays to souls. Today, Bap Dada is pleased to see the children from everywhere who are seated on God's throne, God's heart throne, the throne of the forehead, and the future throne of world. God's heart throne is just for you Brahmins. Everyone has a throne of the forehead, but only Brahman souls have the fortune of God's heart throne. This heart throne of God enables you to receive the throne of the world. This heart throne of God enables you to receive the throne of the world. So only you Brahmins are the souls who have a right to all three thrones. This heart throne of God is so elevated, it cannot be attained in any other age. God's throne has also been remembered. On the path of devotion, those who have a right to God's heart throne are remembered and worshipped as bits of the rosary. They are remembered as a handful out of multi-millions. With elevated feelings, they look at each bit with such an elevated vision. So, all of you have this spiritual intoxication. Do you not? Do you have the spiritual intoxication that no one apart from you can experience this throne? So Baba reminding that how much fortunate We are only we Brahmins have got this God's heart throne. So Baba is saying that you stay always in this intoxication. However, for you Brahmins, it is your birthright. This throne for you is the garland around your neck. Do you have so much intoxication of having a right to God's heart throne? Do you all constantly have this intoxication and happiness in your awareness? Who am I? Do you have this faith and intoxication? So we are the selected, elected, God chosen soul who got God's heart throne. So we are so much fortunate, so much lucky, so much special souls. So Baba is saying that you stay in this awareness all the time. And that intoxication, this faith will reveal Baba, will do lot of service, will give God's love, God's knowledge to the other souls. Bap Dada is pleased to see the children who have a right to the three thrones. Wah, my elevated children who have all rights. Wah, children say, Wah, Baba, Wah. And the father says, Wah, children, Wah. The father himself sings praise of such children. So, do you have the intoxication of who you are? You will have that intoxication to the extent that you have faith, and the intoxication of that faith is visible on your face and in your activity. Those who have faith also definitely have that intoxication. Bab Dada also now wants to give others this experience through the face and activity of each of you children. Bab Dada also now wants to give others this experience through the face and the activity of each of us children. People have begun to experience this through words. The task of them experiencing has now begun. Previously, people used to listen to you and they used to think about it. And they have now begun to experience the impact of the stage of your Brahman souls. So here, Baba is emphasizing on the stage of our souls, which is very important through the our stage and that faith, that through the intoxication, Baba is saying that you can do service. So check yourself throughout the whole day. For how long do I remain seated on God's heart throne? This heart throne is the basis of attaining attaining the kingdom of the world. On the basis of this heart throne, for however long you have a right to the heart throne, for that much time you will claim a right to be in the future royal family. So check from the time that you became a Brahman, for how long did you remain seated on the heart throne? On the basis of that, you will sit on the throne number wise, but you will constantly have a right to be in the royal family. Have you ever checked this? You do not get off the heart throne, do you? Check your own account, because it is on this basis that you will constantly come into the royal family. Check whether you sometimes leave the throne and put your feet in the mud for 63 births. You have had the sanskar of putting your feet in the mud of body consciousness. One is body consciousness and the other is the ego of body. Baba is explaining that what type of mud. First is the body consciousness and second is the ego of the body. Although the mud of you ego of the body is deeper and body consciousness is also this mud. When a person dies and the body is burnt, people say dust to dust. So check that. Your feet are not going into the mud. To come into body consciousness means to place your feet in the mud. So Baba is saying that you should not come into the mud. Don't put your feet in the mud, but always stay on the God's heart throne, because only we fortunate souls got that God's heart throne. Bab Dada has given you elevated souls three thrones, because you are the specially beloved ones. You are the long lost and now found ones. And you are also the beloved ones. So we got three thrones. One is the throne of the forehead. Second is the God's heart throne. And third is, we will get that in the future, that is the world throne. The specially beloved children are always seated in a swing or in a lap. They are not allowed to place their feet in the mud. So we are special children. So Bab Dada has given so many different types of swing for those who have a right to all three thrones. Anybody want to share what type of swings we got on this confluence age?
Siddhi Atindriya Sukh.
Hmm. So Baba is saying, so Bab Dada has given so many different types of swing. Sometimes swing in the swing of peace, sometimes swing in the swing of happiness, sometimes swing in the swing of love. Peace, happiness, love, power, different types of swings we got from the Bab Dada. So just keep your feet on the throne and in the swings. So these swings are subtle, and Baba is saying that keep your feet. So what type of feet? Intellect. Baba is saying that intellect, you keep your intellect on the swing. Some children ask, where will we go in the future? What will we become? The father says, check whether from the time that you came, your feet have been in the swings or on the throne for that length of time. To that extent, you will be in the royal family in the future. You will not be part of the royal subjects. You will be part of the royal family. So, each one of you can calculate this for yourself. Do not look at others. Calculate your own account. What does each of you want? To remain in the royal family or dynasty? So whatever time you have now, because completion is going to take place suddenly. Until the completion takes place, if you check from now, the longer you will remain in the father's lap, on the throne, and in the swings, for that time you will claim a fortune in the royal family. So Baba is saying that you have choice, remain stay in the father's lap or the throne or in the swings. According to that base, we will get in, we will come into the future, that royal family. Baba is saying we are not part of the subject, but we are part of the royal family. Bap Dada is giving every child the right to stay in the royal family, in both ages, whether it is the Sun dynasty or the Moon dynasty, for the whole 21 births. However, it is up to every child to claim his right. You have love for Father Brahma, and Father Brahma also has love for you children. Father Brahma wants to see you children with him in the royal family. What do you think? Are you those who will live around Father Brahma in the royal family? Or will you only be around there for a short time? You don't wish to go far away, do you? You were told that the basis is the confluence age. Bap Dada has so much love for you children. So here Baba is explaining very wonderfully that we are having love for Baba, no doubt, but even Brahma Baba has so much love for us, and Brahma Baba wants that his children will stay with him forever from the starting point and with the in the royal family. So Baba is asking to us that do you have that same wish? And that is the base is the confluence age. Bap Dada has so much love for you children. It is just as you see at the present time that you will stay with him and return with him. At the moment, Father Brahma and the Brahmins are together, even though he is in the Avyakta form, he is with you. Now also Brahma Baba is with us only. Baba is saying that in the Sakar form, Baba is with us, but now Baba is with us in the Avyakta form, through the Avyakta form. So always Baba is with us only. So Bab Dada saw that even now Maya does not leave you children because leave you children alone because she has so much love for you. Bab Dada also has love for us and Maya also. Hmm? Nowadays, Maya takes her chance in two particular ways. She comes in two forms. First is one is the best thoughts, and other is that sometimes, in some cases, there is this wave. You think whatever I did or thought was right. I'm not less. This wave is spread. You think I alone am right. However, are those who come into connection with you and those who are instruments also in agreement with your thoughts. You should also receive verification from others. So Baba is saying that Maya has love for us, so much love for us because our connection was around 63 pods with Maya. So at present time also Maya comes in front of us in two ways. First is the best thoughts and second is that ego or that thoughts we get that whatever I did or whatever I thought that was right. I'm not less. So this way Baba says Maya comes in front of us. So Baba is saying that you check, you keep attention. These waste thoughts waste your time, waste your time, waste our energy. This is why in every day's Murli, Baba gives you the daily homework of churning and doing service. If you churn or while churning become absorbed in it, then this daily homework is a means to keep your mind busy. This is why Bap Dada gives you the daily homework of listening and churning and becoming absorbed just as children are given so much homework that their intellects remain busy in that. Like in schools, colleges, teachers gives homework. Same way, Baba is saying, Baba also gives us homework through the Murli, that is the churning and do service. So when we do study or homework of the Murli, means our mind, our intellect gets busy. And when our mind and intellects get busy, there is no chance to come Maya. So Baba is saying that keeping busy is the way to keep ourselves free from the Maya. In everyday's Murli, there is the homework of 4 subjects. There is homework for mind, for your words, for attention to your deeds, and also a signal towards divinity. Very beautiful point Baba is explaining. There is homework for the mind, for your words, for attention to your deeds, and also a signal towards divinity. Jnana, Yoga, Dharana, Seva, 4 subjects. If you remain busy with your homework, there is no margin for best thoughts to come. If you continue to adopt this method, best thoughts will automatically bid farewell to you, because Bab Dada has seen that everyone pays number-wise attention to the pilgrimage of remembrance, and they also pay attention to their service through words. However, you now have to transform your own sanskars and those of others. This nature and sanskars, which you refer to in a royal way, saying that it is your nature, that it was not your intention. Huh? What we say, it was not my intention, but that your nature is like that. But my nature is like that. This subject of dharana even now comes up in a royal form. So nowadays, Bap Dada gives the signal. Whatever is lacking in your dharana, now pay special attention to that. That Baba is saying that you remind yourself that what we say, that my intention was not like that, but my nature is like that. But Baba is saying that nature is not our nature is very pure, our nature is divine. So Baba is saying, remind yourself that true nature and come in actions with that divine nature. Bab Dada has told you earlier too, that is dharana, too, that in dharana, pay attention to this main dharana. If anything happens, then check whether you are able to put a full stop in a second, or it is that you want to put a full stop, but a question mark is applied instead. It is not a full stop, because only half a full stop is applied and it becomes some other punctuation mark. As you progress further, there will be such circumstances that you will have to apply full stop in a second. So we should have this practice, put a full stop in a second, because coming time, Baba is saying there will come many different circumstances and there is need to put full stop in a second. As you progress further, will be such circumstances that you will have to apply full stop in a second. At that time, you will not have that much time to be able to put right the question mark or exclamation mark. There will be a need to put a full stop in a second. This practice is needed over a long period of time. Prior to that time, or only then will you be able to be victorious at that time. So if really we want to become the victorious, then Baba is saying that we should have a practice, long time practice of the putting full stop in a second. So throughout the day, we have to check because many situations, many thoughts come in our mind that why he has done like that or why this situation come in front of us. That time we need to put a full stop. We should not go into the best thoughts because this practice will make us victorious. So Baba is saying, practice this from now for that time because only then will the practice over a long period of time be very helpful for you as you progress further. When Bab Dada tours around at Amrit Vela, he checks the effort that each child makes. Now Baba is explaining the Amrit Vela scene. Is your effort in all four subjects intense or ordinary? So what does Baba see? According to the speed of time, there is now need to put intensity into your efforts all the time. Bab Dada is giving you a signal that time is coming close at a fast speed. According to that, now bring about transformation in your particular nature and sanskars at a fast speed. Bap Dada now wants to see all the children becoming equal. Your aim is also to definitely become equal to the Father. For this, the easiest method is to follow Father Brahma. Tally with him. Whatever actions you perform, first of all, tally with him. Compare yourself with him. Hmm? Baba is saying that if you like to compare with others, then Baba is giving access that you compare yourself always with the Brahma Baba, not with other souls. Tally with him. Whatever actions you perform, first of all, tally with him. Compare yourself with him. Are these Father Brahma's deeds, words, or thoughts? It is said, first think and then act. First of all, wait it up in your mind and then speak. So, did you hear what Bab Dada now wants? You also want this. When you have your heart to heart conversation, Bab Dada hears many very sweet things. You speak of very good things with a lot of enthusiasm. We will demonstrate this. We will do this. This has to happen. You have thoughts filled with a lot of enthusiasm. But by the time it's put into action, whereas only some are put into practical form. Otherwise, Bap Dada likes all the different plans that you have made for service. Very good programs are taking place everywhere. So whatever plans we make, whatever heart-to-heart conversation we do with Bap Dada likes, but Bap Dada paying our attention that whatever plans you are making, that you should come in the practical form. So Baba is saying that very good programs are taking place everywhere. Whatever you are doing through words and with all the different methods, you are successful in those. And Bab Dada is also pleased. Now, only thing you have to add is to give the rays of happiness, rays of peace, rays of joy, and rays of love to many souls through your mind. Do even this service simultaneously. Many of you give a lot of time to transforming your own sanskars and in helping transform the sanskar of others. Now, pay attention to giving souls the different rays by serving through your mind. As you progress further, there will be a great need for this. So at the present time and in the future, Baba is saying that there is need to serve through the mind. So Baba is saying that through the mind, give rays of happiness, rays of love, rays of peace, rays of joy. Simultaneously, Baba is saying that you do seva through the words, through the actions, and through the mind. Continue to pay attention to this. Those children who think that they are doing this service, raise your hands. Acha, congratulations to those who are already doing this. Those who are not doing this should do this, because as you progress further, circumstances will be such that it will be difficult for those who are speaking and those who are listening to come together. Therefore, instill the habit of doing both types of service from now as much as possible. If your mind remains busy, it will be easy for it to be man mana bhav. If your mind is busy, you will receive help in easily transforming your sanskar and nature. So when we will do service through the mind, then definitely our yoga is connected with the Bab Dada, means our stage is Manmanabho. And Baba is saying that in this way, when we keep our mind busy, then easily we will get help from the Baba, and we are able to transform our sanskars and nature. So today it is the day especially for meeting the double foreigners. Bap Dada is pleased. Why double foreigners? Why? Bap Dada is pleased that the double foreigner children are instruments for the children of the previous cycle who have been hidden in the different corners of the world and instruments for world service. Bap Dada has heard that you are all making plans to reach the areas, villages, and cities that you have not yet reached. Congratulations for that. Congratulations. Otherwise, when completion takes place and the situation change, then all of you, whether in Bharat or abroad, will receive many, many, many complaints, such as our father came and you didn't even tell us. At least you should have given us the message. You will receive many complaints. This is why you are doing that now. You have to make more efforts to make sure that no corner is left out. Bap Dada is pleased to see the efforts that both the double foreign children and the children of this land are making. He is very, very happy. Why? Why is he happy? You are now making plans in this land and abroad. And Bapdada is pleased. No matter with what means, this message should reach everyone. So this is our responsibility to reach each and every corner of the world, reach each and every soul. Baba is saying that there should not be any soul complaints that God has came, but we don't know. So that's why Baba is saying that you give each and every soul Baba's message. This message should reach everyone. In fact, this science is very helpful for all of you at this time. Day by day, more and more new facilities continue to emerge. So become free from obstacles and continue to use them. Wherever you have meetings for increasing service, Bap Dada hears those and is happy that the children's intellect are now working all round and are using the means for service. Whatever plans you are making, Bap Dada hears about them because he tours around wherever you have a meeting, whether in Delhi, in this land, in any other city, or even abroad. Wherever you have a meeting, Bap Dada hears everything. Even Bap Dada has all the facilities. What is Bap Dada giving each one? Even Bab Dada has all the facilities. What is Bab Dada giving each one who has come from all the different foreign countries for this? He is giving lots and lots of love. Now, you simply need to put a bit more intensity into it. Continue to put the plans into a practical form with new things. Look how all the inventions emerged just as few years before your yajna was established. Science is also helping you in your service. Take a lot of benefit. It has emerged for you. So through the science, Baba is saying that you reach each and every soul. Science is invented for us. Look how new inventions are emerging day by day. This drama is helping you. The facilities are giving you their cooperation. Acha,
Om
you are.
Shanti. We'll stop over here, Benji.
So now we will take pause and then we will share our points. Om Shanti. Yes, now you can share your points.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Today in the Murli, my Baba says that through the intoxication of faith on your face, you can do lots of service. So this is my takeaway point. For that, we need to follow a lot of Srimad, and we need to have determination, which is the key to success. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, very good.
Om Shanti, sister. Today, Baba says, put a full stop and become victorious. Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti, sister. So I love this line where Baba says you can be in the swing of peace, in the swing of love, and the swing of happiness. So your feet are not on the mud. And also that every time you end the sentence, you check yourself whether you're putting a full stop or you're putting a question mark. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Very good.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister. The magical point is the intensity of efforts. Baba says we increase the intensity of efforts. I just mainly said that the swings, the different swings of love, purity, happiness, knowledge, uh, that the ray we have to spread in each and every corner of it and wherever we, and that the practice what we are doing, and really I'm thankful to God that it touches our intellect. And yesterday's experience I said, when I miss traveling and all that comes in our mind. So this is the time to radiate with inner love, purity, which is needed in today's time. Om Shanti. Thank you very much. Mr.
Very good, very good. Thank you for sharing. Yes, anybody else?
Om Shanti. Baba again today has brought our attention to the dharana point, and he's saying transform your own sanskars and also of others. And then he says nature and sanskars, which you refer to in a royal way, saying that it is your nature, that it was not your intention. But that your nature is like that, this subject of dharana even now comes up in a royal form. So nowadays, Bap Dada gives this signal, whatever is lacking in your dharana, now pay a special attention to that. So main thing is dharana. And I was telling like royal way and royal form and royal sanskars and royal family. How are we going to come in royal family? Is by finishing all these ifs and buts, that this is our nature and this is, I didn't intend to do this, but it happened and all that. So we have to put a full stop to all these things, and then only we'll be able to come in the royal family. Thank you. Om Shanti.
For that, Baba said that you keep your mind and intellect busy, then we will get extra help from the Baba and be able to transform our old nature and sanskars. Very good, Simaven. Thank you.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Want to share the point?
Shanti Didi very truly said that homework, first of all, the intoxication. Like today, Baba said we are God-chosen souls. Hana? So that is also giving me intoxication. Like I was feeling, halaki, this is common, but today I don't know why. When I heard this word, I was feeling lucky myself. We are God chosen, and homework what Baba gives us, and beautiful homework every day. From Murli we get homework. If we do it seriously, we can change our sanskars. As Seema ma'am covered all the points, like waste thoughts and how we can come to the royal family, and how longer we live in the lap of Father and in the swings of peace, happiness, love, and definitely we will come in the royal family. So try our best to come in royal family. Thank you, Baba. Give us strength, Baba. We should. Om Shanti Didi.
Okay. So now, Amiben, you have one announcement.
Yes, we have an announcement for Sunday session. We have Arif Bhai who is going to take this session, and he has told us to read the this week Murli. So we are supposed to read the Murli, and he has given a few of the questions regarding those Murlis. So I'll just put it on the chat box. Just give me a minute. I think it's not working yet, so I just announce the questions. The questions are that what is the one direction that Baba gave that you feel you would like to implement in your life? The second question is, how are you going to practice it? And the third is, what virtues, points of self-respect you need to help you succeed? And how do you feel having gone through this exercise? So basically, this Murlis are set up for these questions. So we need to read this question, go through these questions, and for it will be better for us to churn for tomorrow. So we request all you to be there tomorrow's session. Om Shanti.
So now for a few minutes, we will remember Baba. And in the meditation, we will see that from the Bab Dada, we are getting power, and that power I'm imbibing and then I'm spreading on the whole world through the rays of peace, rays of happiness, rays of love. And this world is becoming very beautiful, very beautiful and powerful. So in this way, remember Baba.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Pratibha Ben, and thank you all of you. And see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m.
Om Shanti. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.